I'm Sam Routledge, I'm the Artistic Director of Terrapin and I'm the Director of the production Feathers. We really wanted to tell a story about an animal who really wanted to find their belonging. And so Feathers embarks upon a journey to find his flock. Because Feathers is a ferret but not an ordinary ferret. He is a ferret with a very feathery tail. And so in this story we're able to see Feathers journey through Australia, meeting birds who he thinks might be his flock because they've got similar feathers, but by the end of the show he understands that actually finding your flock is much deeper than just looking similar to someone. In making Feathers, we worked with Dan Giovannoni as a writer, and Dan developed this great story with these beautiful characters, this really unique ferret, and these bird characters from all around Australia. We still needed to know, how is this story going to be told? And so, through working together, we decided that the best way to tell this story was to have only one person do all of the character voices so that the puppeteers could concentrate on animating the puppets. And so when you see this performance, you'll see that Jem Nicholas, who's the character of Maud, the narrator, has an incredible vocal capacity, an incredible vocal talent, where she can both do her own voice, but also then switch in to the other birds' characters' voices. And that became a really fun way to tell this story. And also that narrator character has a really great ability to connect with the audience because they're a storyteller. And everyone knows what it's like to be told a story. So when the narrator comes out and engages the audience, it's a really nice way to be walked through the story. The puppets for Feathers were made by a team of puppet makers, and they've made these puppets in an incredibly efficient and sustainable way. All of the materials that you'll see in the puppets are all salvaged except for the thread and for the glue. Feathers is made out of 17 individual pieces of dyed salvaged t-shirt material to get the gradient in his fur. In the owl character, you'll see that that's made out of some tent material. The cockies have some recycled material in beautiful pinks and whites, and then you'll see some beautiful sequined material in Lorenzo, the lyrebird. It's a really great way to be able to see how inventive you can be working with what you have. There's so much great salvage material out there at op shops, at the tip shops, and that's another thing that you can get out of this production when you come to be inspired by working and making things from things that you can find around Hobart. So I think audiences can expect a really great night out at the theatre, or day if you want to come and see a matinee at the Theatre Royal for Feathers. This is a production that's been made for all ages. This is really suitable and enjoyable for everyone. It's really funny, it's visually engaging, there are some soft educational elements about birds if you like that sort of thing, but really I think it's a great family night out at the theatre. We've made this production so that parents, grandparents, children, teenagers, if you can drag them along, are all going to be able to sit together and have a really great time in the theatre. There's a lot of laughs, there's a lot of colour and movement, so I hope you can come along and see this really excellent production.